Welcome to a snow day edition of OES Stories. So, as the title shows, I'm going to be talking about the play. So they did a presentation of the play this Tuesday to some lower schoolers, and I was there and wanted to give you some insight into it. So first off, get the important info out of the way. The play is running from February 27th to March 5th, so that is the entirety of next week. On the weekends, so that's March 4th and 5th, they're going to be having matinees. So that's going to be at 1 p.m. and then the other times I think are at 7 p.m. but I may be wrong. I'll correct that if I'm wrong. And you can RSVP now at oes.edu/theater, and I'll have that link in the description below. Or you can just type in oes.edu/theater. Awesome, now that we have that out of the way, we can talk about the play. So the play, or I should say musical, this year, or this winter, is Into the Woods. So as you know, the set that we've been seeing in the Great Hall is wonderful and beautiful, so I want to just shout out Stagecraft right now for that. The set design is beautiful and they've really made it look very realistic, and I think throughout the play they really utilize the set really well. Because there is a lot of change of scenery, they really utilize it to change the scenes and to have transitions, and I think that looks really cool. To go along with that, I want to give a big shout out to costume design and Emily Stone, because they've done an amazing job of getting the costumes to look awesome, really make it fit in with the set. Both of them are very cohesive with each other. And even some of the ensemble members, they have really wonderful costumes that really blend in and work for the scenes, and I think that looks really awesome. The main characters also, of course, have wonderful costumes. And I'll put up some images or some video that you can see here where you can see their their costumes in play. Also, talking about costumes, we got to talk about the people in the costumes. The cast is wonderful. It's loaded. There are so many wonderful people in the cast. There are so many people in the cast. I'm not sure what the most people we've had in a cast is at OES, but this is definitely the largest I've seen in the 2 years I've been here. So that's pretty crazy. Also, the singing, the dancing, everything that comes together, their staging, everything is really working well together. They all work really well together. I don't know what I'm saying, but the cast, I think it's a really great group of cast, and I think they really bring this play and musical to life. I think it being a musical, they haven't done a musical in, according to Pete Clanacantro, 3 years, but I think they're really taking it on and they're doing an amazing job. On that note, OES is upping their game with this musical. Now cast members have microphones. They have mics that come out over here, over their ear, and come over to their mouth, and they go through some speaker system, probably the same one that we use for gathering. And I think that really adds to the professionalism that this play looks and feels like. With the set being amazing, the costumes being amazing, it only makes sense that it sounds amazing, and that they really amplified the sound, the talking of the actors, and also the singing, and it's just wonderful. I think this story is wonderful. If you know anything about the story of Into the Woods, they do a great job of telling it. And if you don't know the story of Into the Woods, you're gonna have a great time as well. I think, I didn't know very much about it, and now I feel like I know a little bit more. And all in all, I think it's a really great play, and I highly, highly, highly recommend you go watch it. I'm so excited to watch it again. So it may be one that you want to watch twice. I know that quite a few of their plays recently have been worth watching twice, and this is definitely one of them. And so like I said, you gotta get those tickets now, because you never know, they might be sold out. It's that good. So you can RSVP now at oes.edu/theater, and it's free for students. For adults, they recommend that you donate some sort of money to the theater system, theater program, and you can see that all on the website. And I'll have that link down in the description as well. Again, I highly, highly recommend that you guys go watch it. It is worth it. It is such an amazing play, and I think you all need to experience it for yourself, because I don't think this video does any justice for how wonderfully amazing and awesome it is. So go watch it and support our theater program at OES.